Hey everyone, welcome to Men's Essentials. I've owned this Tissot Seastar for 3 years now, and I wanted to make this video today to let you guys know what I think about it, what my thoughts are about it after having it for 3 years. Before I jump into that, I just want to let you know that on this channel, I like to make videos about men's grooming products, stuff like Dr. Squatch and Buchanan, watches, sunglasses, just anything else that I think is an essential item for men. Please like and subscribe. So on average, guys, I use this watch about 3 to 4 times per week, and that's been for the last 3 years. I really like this watch a lot. It's extremely tough and sturdy. I do want to mention that I have a 7-inch wrist, and I think that it looks good on my wrist. I'll point this out during the video, but there are only 4 spots on the watch where some of the black coating has come off. 2 of them are on the front on the bezel. The other 2 parts are on the back. Now I do want to mention too, in case you don't know, the bezel is made from ceramic, and the steel casing all around it, the other parts, are made from stainless steel with PVD coating. On the front bezel, where the 2 parts where the coating has come off, they're down at the bottom towards where the 30-minute mark is. And then on the back, there are only 2 spots that you'll be able to see here. But again, those aren't very noticeable. They're pretty small, and only if you look up closely, you'll be able to see them, but that's not a big deal to me. And on the crystal in front, there's only 1 spot where there's a scratch, and that's by the 50-minute marker. I think that scratch got there one time when I was taking my watch off outside, and I dropped it in a parking lot, and it hit some asphalt. But other than that, the crystal is very scratch resistant, because sometimes I'm not careful and I will walk by a counter and hit my watch up against it. I've done it, I've done that against doors and walls too. But overall, this watch has done a great job of just, resisting more scratches or more of that coating from coming off. The buckle on the strap has actually also done a really good job of, maintaining that really good look. It does have a few scratches on it, as you can see, but I think that's just normal wear and tear. I'm not worried about that. It still looks really good in my opinion. The screw down crown is also working really well still. It hasn't fallen out. There was a review that I saw where someone said that the crown actually came off of this watch for someone. That hasn't happened to me. All 3 positions that you can use are still working really well. There's no issues there for me. One other negative that I do want to mention are the numbers on the bezel. I wish that they would have been a bit brighter so that you could see them easier. I mean, I'm not a diver by any means, but those numbers are just a little bit harder to see. Once you have this watch in your hands, you'll be able to notice that better. I don't think that the pictures or even other videos on YouTube show that as much, but they are a bit darker than what I had expected. And regarding the accuracy of the watch, even when I first got it, I did notice that it loses time. I'm not 100% sure how much, but I'd say maybe 3 to 4 seconds a day, possibly. Every few weeks I have to go and adjust the time and push it forward. So what I do is when I set the time, I actually set it 1 minute faster, and the accuracy hasn't gotten worse, so the movement's working fine, everything's working great. That Powermatic 80 movement from Tissot works really well. I haven't had any issues with it. The strap that comes with this watch is probably one of the things that I like the least on the watch. It's pretty stiff and uncomfortable when you first wear it. Another bad thing that I noticed is that it actually had a gross smell for about the first year. And I tried washing the strap with Dawn soap and water just to see if I could get the bad smell out, but it didn't really work for about the first year. After every time I wore the watch, my wrist had the gross smell that came along with the strap. It was like a salty, sweaty smell, not really very pleasant. So I just want to give you guys a heads up with that. I don't know if all of these Tissot Seastars have that problem. Maybe it was just mine, but I just thought I'd mention it so you guys know. But then also after about a year, the strap finally started to become more comfortable. It became more flexible. It wasn't as stiff, and it felt like it just felt better on my wrist. But before that, it was just uncomfortable. Not a huge deal, but I like to mention these things so that you know what you're getting into in case you buy this watch. Now this is the all black version of the Tissot Seastar, and personally I think this is the best looking one. I didn't like the one with the blue face or the other colors. I just think that an all black watch is really good looking. I'm not going to cover all of the specs of the watch because there are plenty of Tissot Seastar video reviews out there. I'm going to list them on the screen, but I'm not going to go each and every detail. This is basically a 3-year review just to explain how it is working right now. Overall, I absolutely love this watch. Like I said, I think it's the best looking Tissot Seastar right now. It's definitely the best watch in my collection. That's pretty much all I had to say, guys. You know, just in case you guys were on the fence about this watch, I highly recommend it. I think it's a great option. The only big negative for me was the band, but that's something that can be fixed, you know, very easily. So let me know what you guys think. If you have this watch and you have different opinions, I really want to hear them. Maybe your experience is different than mine. Thanks for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to Men's Essentials. Have a great day. I'll talk to you next time.